everybody, and welcome to yet another amazing episode of Stacks in the City. I'm your host, Ashley. I want to say hey y'all. And of course, thank you guys so much for listening and commenting and telling your friends and all that fun stuff, because we're all about getting this money. That's really what this episode is all about. This is what this life is about, y'all. Just coins. We're collecting our coins. We're getting the money in. We're getting it out, and we're keeping it. It's in, out, keep. You want to make sure you're keeping more of the money that you even have coming in and out. We're keeping the coin, y'all. We're keeping the coin. Okay, sorry. Woo. Keeping the coin. So today, you all, I'm so excited because we're going to be talking about some of the foundational principles of personal finance, the 4 pillars of personal finance. We're going to make it really, really formal. Not really, but if you guys are thinking about creating a plan for yourselves or wondering a roadmap that you need to get this money right or to get your coins correct and know how to budget properly, then this is what this episode is going to be all about. This is what this is going to be all about. It's about the 4 pillars of personal finance, what your roadmap is. How does it look to get your money right in a way? We're going to talk about 4 things. We're going to talk about budgeting, credit repair, debt repayment, and wealth building. So once you have those, that's to me, I don't know if y'all know about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but there's a pyramid. I don't know if we know. There's a pyramid of needs. Is your basic needs and the need to feel fulfilled and wanted and loved. And at the very tippy top is personal fulfillment, nirvana in a way. This is the same, y'all. It's literally a little pyramid that we're going to be creating for ourselves on the basics of budgeting, on the 4 pillars of personal finance. And once you're able to reach these different levels, then you're going to be able to get this coin, y'all. You can get this money. Okay, so the very bottom of the period is going to be your budgeting. Budgeting is literally just a plan. What is your plan? How do you plan on spending your money? How do you plan on getting this money when it comes in? How do you plan on getting this money when it leaves? How do you plan on leaving this money? What's your plan? What's the game plan? What is your roadmap? There's so many different ways to budget. I can talk about budgeting forever, and I can definitely tell you about how I budget. Long story short, y'all, it ain't fancy. I'm not the type of person to have a really fancy Excel spreadsheet over here calculating how much money I have going in and out. For me, it's literally do I want to spend this? No. Then I'm not. Do I want to spend this? Yes. Then I will. Is it a basic need for me that I need to spend it? I'm always evaluating in my head if it's something that I need to really spend or not. But budgeting is super, super, super important. It's at the very bottom pillar of getting your personal finance right. It's the very bottom of the pillar, y'all. Very bottom. Next step, you all, is credit repair. You all, so basically, in case you don't know, your credit report is essentially like a financial report card. So some of y'all may have been A students in school, but y'all's credit scores are looking like basuda in life. They're essentially a credit, it's a report card. How good are you at paying back people who you owe? How good are you? Are you really good at it? Are you not? Credit repair is so important because of the fact that when you have good credit, it allows you so much access to nicer homes. It allows you access to a nicer car if you want. You can get free flights places, free this, free that. No one's on your D. No one's out here trying to repossess your car. That's what credit repair can do. The better your credit, the more financial opportunities you have, the more say-so you have in where your money goes. If you have bad credit, it really does restrict you in terms of apartments, for example. If you're renting, you may have to have a huge deposit if you have bad credit because they don't think you're risky. You're risky. So that's more money that you may or may not have that's going to them because they don't know if you can pay back your coins. They don't know if you can pay back your rent based on this little credit report, y'all. Based on this little report card. So that's why credit repair is so important. So the next pillar I would definitely say is credit repair. Number 3, next step up, is getting your debt right. Debt repayment. Now credit repair and debt repayment do definitely go hand in hand. They're intertwined. They go together. So debt repayment essentially is everybody you owe, you want to make sure that you be paying them right. That's it. The thing is, really quick fact, you guys, you can have good credit but owe a lot of people. Credit really is, are you paying the minimum payments to people on time? That's it. If you can do that, then you have great credit. However, you can have great credit. However, if you're not paying huge balances back, if you're making the minimum payments, interest go up, and you're just it's just a balloon of basuda. It's a basuda balloon, y'all. A balloon of trash. And that's not what we want. Debt repayment is so important because when you give everybody what they owe, here, take it. And that's everything, y'all. Debt, credit cards, card notes, mortgages, everything. We just give them what they want, take that. Then you have so much more financial autonomy because no one's over here giving you handouts. No one's over here asking for money. Like the Proud family. Remember them, the Gross sisters? Remember them ladies? No one's out here with their handout. So debt repayment is so, so, so important. The more you can pay back, the more autonomy you have, and the more money you have that you're able to keep. You can spend it if you want. You can keep it. Debt repayment is essential. And we will talk about ways to start paying back, but definitely recommend looking at Dave Ramsey. He's number one, definitely the best in terms of the debt snowball. If you want more information on that, he's all over YouTube as well, you all. So definitely recommend that when it comes to getting your debt right and paying that and paying it down. Now the last step, which I like to think of as nirvana, is wealth building. Wealth building is at the top because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't focus on that, and a lot of people have to do these other steps in order to reach that. But wealth building is essential because it really is the reason why you're out here really making a difference and an impact for other people. Wealth building essentially is finding ways to make money work for you. What does that exactly mean, right? So make my money work for me. Wealth building is for example, when you have debt, basically someone's giving you money, but they're also giving you money at a price. So yeah, I'll give you $1,000, but you got to pay me back $1,500. So it's like money that has a cost. When you're wealth building, it's the other way around. So it's like money, but it does have a cost as well. But the cost is going to you. The cost benefits you. The interest rate benefits you. Wealth building can happen in a myriad of ways. My top ways are home ownership, entrepreneurship, or owning your own business, or investing in the stock market. And all these things definitely take a lot of education and time in order to get to. Time is extremely important. Education is extremely important as well. Reading up and asking people who are familiar with these things. But when you are able to build wealth for yourself, which basically means keeping everything you have, the money that you get, you're able to keep. And not only are you keeping it, it starts working itself for you. So for example, you buy a house, the home value of the home can go up. If you invest in the market, that interest rate is just going to compound on itself, and it's going to make sure that the money that you have is just multiplying like children. It's just a litter of coins, just multiplying. And all you're doing is sleeping. That's what wealth building is. That's when you're really on that path of financial independence. And we're able to do that. Not only are you able to alleviate stress, but you're able to do things that you care about. Like maybe you want to go on vacation to Turkey. Maybe you want to help build a school. You're on their Oprah status. Maybe you just want to sleep for a day. Maybe you want to do a lottery thing and just quit your job and do the things you really care about. That's what wealth building can do for you. So that's why it's really important to have this out, you guys. Make sure that you do have these pillars, the 4 pillars of money management right. Your budgeting is at the bottom. You want to make sure that you have a really tight roadmap and path of getting this money right. Then you want to have great credit. You want to work on getting your credit, paying the minimum balances on everything that you owe. Debt repayment is very essential. Giving everybody their coins back will be pressed for you. Give them back. Just give it back. Keep it moving. You give it back. Thank you. And of course, the last step, the most important step, in my opinion. Well, yeah, they're all kind of important, but this is real important too. That we want to incorporate more is wealth building. Finding ways to make the money work where you're not clocking in and out every day, or you're not over here working for somebody you ain't pressed about. You're literally finding ways to make your money work in a way that's advantageous for you in the life that you want to create for yourself. All right, you all, that's all I have. Thank you so much again. Everyone here is fabulous. Get this money and tell me ways that you guys are using to get your money right, or what steps are you on in doing it. Anyway, it's Ashley.